So I wanted to make this video, especially today, because I have recently made a very large purchase of Prismatic Evolutions. This will probably be my last purchase of Prismatic because I've spent a lot of money recently on Prismatic, and I've just recently made this pretty big deal. I've got a pretty good price for the products, and I'm pretty satisfied, and I think I'm done. I've had it with Prismatic with buying stuff. This purchase is in the thousands, just this one, and so I am basically done buying Prismatic. But I thought in this video I would share which products I believe are the best ones, and I'm going to give you my reasoning here, and I'm going to compare it to 151, which is kind of how I've done my research and how I've kind of decided to invest into certain products over others, because not all products are equal, and especially for specialty sets, like collection boxes and stuff can actually be very good, but it depends. And I'm going to show you here which ones I think are the best, because main sets and stuff, collection boxes like Houndstone collection boxes, Palafin, or all these other random ones, usually they're not that great. Like, they're not seen to be good. Like, usually for like main sets you just buy booster boxes, but for specialty sets some of these products are actually pretty good that aren't just normal elite trainer boxes that I've invested very heavily into. So I wanted to talk about that, just all these different products and what I think about them. And I am going to compare it to 151 because I feel like it is a pretty relevant comparison to compare to Prismatic Evolutions. So the best investment or the best product is the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. I don't think this is like a surprise or anything. I mean, we've seen how expensive these PC ETBs can be. Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolve, those are main set Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, and they are well above $200. Obviously, it's because the stamp promo, there's grading plays and stuff, but that is what really makes these expensive, is that stamp promo. And just in the long run, they're exclusive. It's a Pokemon Center exclusive. They just do extremely well, as it seems. And for specialty sets, it's like the best product. It's the most exclusive. It's an Elite Trainer box, and it's an exclusive Elite Trainer box. It's the best one. And we can see here with Prismatic Evolutions, right now, it is at around $330 just about a month ago. This went all the way down in the low 200s. I remember you could have bought them for like 220, and now it's grown $100 in 1 month, which is almost double, which is not double, but like 50%. I don't know why I said double, but around 50%, which is pretty insane. And it really shows the strength in the just of this product with that stamp promo. So I do think this is the best product for Prismatic Evolutions. I'm not saying it's the best investment as of right now, but it is the best product overall. And we can see with 151, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes have officially gone above $400. Do you know how crazy this is? This is more expensive than a Lost Origin booster box. This is almost as expensive as a Fusion Strike booster box. This is more expensive than most Sword and Shield boxes right now. This is more expensive than Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. This is very expensive. And guess what? This is only a year and a half old. That's how crazy these Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are. A $400+ one we have now. It's absolutely crazy. Which is why when Prismatic came out and Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes were $200, I told you guys that, most likely you're not going to restock. Look at 151. You don't think Prismatic can get to this point. Some people decided to buy because they realized they're probably not going to get a restock. We haven't even seen it yet. And if you did buy on that big drop that happened when people just flooded the market, I'm happy for you, because Prismatic is already, after a month, it's gone up $100. It's going to perform extremely well. Just think about Prismatic in a year. Like think about in a year and a half. Like 151 is about a year and a half old. How is Prismatic going to be with the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box? I think it's going to be more expensive than what 151 is right now. That's just my guess based on the growth. So yeah, this has to be the best product overall. Now next are just normal Elite Trainer boxes. With 151, they didn't really get reprinted. We saw them at Costco's, but other than that, there was no like official like reprint or anything. When they got, like, some people were able to hit restock stuff at retail stores, but there was no like official big reprint of the product. And in that way, they've done extremely well. Is it possible Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes also maybe don't get huge reprints? Maybe they just see some small restocks. If that happens, these are all going to be very expensive, just like 151. And it is kind of weird. It does seem like there is some sort of weird supply or just issues with ETBs. Like I've heard with Journey Together, the ETBs and the amount of them, like I guess people got was super limited or something. I don't really know, but that's what I've heard. So if that's the case, maybe they don't really reprint ETBs. Maybe they go for a booster bundle reprints. These could be extremely good. And for specialty sets, I've always said this, Elite Trainer boxes are basically like the booster box for specialty sets. And obviously PC ETBs being the best ones, but ETBs are really good for specialty sets. And for Prismatic, it's no different. Now look at 151. 151 ETBs are $200, which is crazy considering, like I've talked about many times about this set, the most expensive card is like $270. But obviously now the ETB is just a collection piece because it's scarce. So yeah, performed extremely well. I feel like Prismatic is going to be very similar. Next, this is a very interesting one and one that I have a good amount of. That's the hint I'm going to give you guys. I believe this is a very good product. Yes, it's not a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Yes, it's not a normal Elite Trainer box. But what's very special and why I've gone pretty heavy on this is because it has a binder, it has functionality. And in my opinion, the chance that a binder gets reprinted, like this whole collection box having a binder with 5 packs, I think this type of product most likely won't really get reprinted. Because think about it, they gotta make a whole binder to put inside of this collection box. I don't think it's gonna get reprinted. And I see a really high ceiling with these because of 151. Because right now they're around $75. Look at 151. You can see they do sell. Recently, they've sold for above $150. The lowest listed now is $160, and they sell. The reason why it's this expensive, why? Because when they restocked 151 at the end of last year, binders weren't really a thing. There was like the Zapdos boxes, some booster bundles. What else was there? There was the poster collections, and I guess maybe some ETBs, but I knew it was mainly poster collections and stuff. But these, they didn't really get reprinted. I really think binder collections is like a very good collection box because it has that functionality to it. People in the future are going to want a binder that they can put their cards from the set in. And with Prismatic, it's no different. And plus, Prismatic has an extra pack. Prismatic, I'll bring it back up here. The Prismatic binders have 5 packs. 151 has 4 packs. So it's an extra pack you're getting with Prismatic. So yeah, I think this has a very high ceiling. I'm not going to say it's going to exactly replicate 151 binder collections, how they've grown, but if they don't reprint this like they didn't with 151, like if they don't do it with Prismatic, I could see this being a very good product, and it's a collection box long term. And it's crazy to say, but it has a whole binder in it. So that's all I'm going to say about this. I think it's a really good product. I'm giving you guys a hint here. I went pretty heavy on these. So yeah. Next are poster collections. Now, poster collections, my thinking is this, and this is how I think about posters. It's probably one of the lower tier items, probably the lowest in my opinion, maybe close to mini tins. I mean, mini tins some people like. I don't like mini tins because they're kind of weird. They're small. They only have 2 packs. It's kind of, I don't really like them. Poster collections, for some reason, they're not that sought after. I guess people don't really care too much about the poster. Maybe it's the design of the box. I think that's part of it. They don't perform that well. You're basically buying it just for the packs. So what I will say with posters is that it's an okay product, but I would really only buy them, especially now, if you can find them for a good amount under market, because they don't perform that great. And you can see that with 151. 151, you can see this one's $36. 151 is only $40. So that shows, I mean, look at the ETBs. The ETBs are 200, and this is only $40. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I mean, it's not the best. It's not that sought after. That's just how it is. Posters would really only buy if you can get them cheap. Because other than that, I would pick way more products than just posters. Like I'd be picking binders over them. I'd be picking ETBs. This would be kind of the last resort. Like if you can find good deals. So that's all I have to say about posters. They're all right. Next, and these are like the ones I put at the end here because there's no 151 comparisons for these Prismatic products. I didn't include mini tins in here. I don't really have much to say about those. And I also didn't include like booster bundles because those aren't even out yet for Prismatic. But for surprise boxes, this is kind of not really a gamble, but it's kind of like a mystery. And I guess it's sort of a joke, right? Because it's a mystery thing. We don't have any product really recently that's ever been like this, or even maybe in Pokemon history that's had this sort of element of mystery, like a 1 out of 9 promo. And the Umbreon one goes for like 80, 90 bucks. All the other ones go for around 25, 30 bucks. I think this is a product. I don't know. It's kind of weird. We don't know if this is going to get reprinted, if it's one of those products that they're going to do. Because, like, we have examples of 151, like, booster bundles getting reprinted, poster collections. But these ones, I don't know if they're going to reprint them or not. Who knows? But regardless, I think this is going to be a very good product long term because of this chase and the chance and the fact that there is an Umbreon EX in there that's worth a good amount. And it's a stamp promo, and we know how stamp promos are right now. I think this is a really good product. I have a good amount of these. I recently, I told you guys, I only bought like 2 of them from Pokemon Center. I bought more on the secondary market. Got them for a good price, under market, of course. And yeah, I think they're good. I got a decent amount of these, and yeah, I think they're just great. Long term, I think they're gonna do fine. We don't have any evidence, like any past sets that had a product like this, so it's really hard to say. But I think this kind of mystery item sort of thing is a big deal, and I think it will be a sought after thing. And the box is pretty cool. Now, lastly, text stickers. I would put these, like, 151 doesn't have these. I don't know. It's weird that 151 never made a 3-pack blister. Like Crown Zenith has them. I don't know why 151 doesn't, but they have them for Prismatic. It's kind of strange. I don't know what they decided to do with, specialty sets. Some have certain products, some don't. I don't know. But 3-packs, they're not the best product. Like, I don't have many of these at all, to be honest. Like, but I think they're okay. They're, like I said, pretty similar to posters in my opinion. Maybe these are a little bit better because they're stickers. I'm not sure. But I'd probably, in my opinion, I'd probably pick posters over these. But I think these are kind of cool. But I would probably pick posters over them. Just because just the box displayability, I feel like it is a little bit better than a 3-pack. But yeah, around the same tier as posters. They're all right. If you can find a good deal, I think they're good. But other than that, I wouldn't pay too much for these. Like I said, there's way better items I'd pick. So yeah, I guess that's all I had to say about these products. I thought it was very fitting to make this video because I have made a large purchase of Prismatic recently, and yeah, I guess making this video maybe hints to you guys what I've been buying a lot of, and maybe can give you guys some advice or maybe something to think about if you are planning to buy some more Prismatic products or whatever the case may be. Because yeah, they're not all the same, and I really think some of these you can do a lot better on. Like, my top 3 products, honestly, just to summarize everything here, I'd be buying, or the best products, not exactly at market price, whatever they're at now. The best products: Pokemon Center ETBs, regular ETBs, and binder collections. Those are the best products in my opinion for Prismatic. In the future, when other things come out, booster bundles are going to be up there, right? The other super premiums will probably be up there. But as of right now, what's released, these are the best products in my opinion. The binders, the ETBs, and the Pokemon Center ETBs. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down in the comments what are your top 3 products for Prismatic, the ones that are out right now, and let me know why. So yeah, thanks for watching this whole video, and I'll see you in the next one.